So Rakate Hawa, Rakate O'Shea, Rakate Hawa, Rakate O'Shea, Rakate Hawa, Rakate O'Shea. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule that great stone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiums and the folk on the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Right? Come to do another lesson to edify the church, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Which is the 144,000 and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Right? Which is the elect of the nation of Israel. Right? Get some understanding on Genesis 6:2. Who is the sons of God? That was referring to in Genesis 6:2. Right? And it wasn't referring to the angels, right? The angels in heaven, and we're gonna prove it through the scriptures. Right? We're gonna prove it through the scriptures. Right? So we start with Genesis 6:1. It said, and it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. Right? He said, the sons of God saw the daughter of men, that they were fair, and they took them wife of all which they choose. So the angels in heaven, they don't have sex. Right? Their glory is to do the bidding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is to do his commandment. Right? That's their glory, and which is the glory of the celestial and the glory of the terrestrial. Right? It's two different glory. Right? Said in 1 Corinthians. Right? They got this celestial body, which is the angels that dwell in the heavens with the Heavenly Father and the Son. Right? And they have the terrestrial body, which is the body that we have. Right? So the angel glory is not sex. The terrestrial body, right? The terrestrial body, there's the glory, right? Which is sex. The angels don't have sex. So it wasn't speaking about the angel that dwelleth in heaven with Yahweh and his son Yahushai. Right? And the third verse clear it up also. Right? The third verse, right? It's Genesis 6:3. And the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with man. So it answered right there. You know? It answered right there. But let me get Matthew. It says Matthew chapter 22, verse 29. Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, he do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of Yahweh. Right? He said, in the resurrection they neither marry nor given into marriage. So when a man's flesh die, his spirit go back to the Heavenly Father. Right? Right? This is the resurrection that Yahweh is speaking about. When a man die, his spirit go back to the Heavenly Father. Right? But are as angels of Yahweh in heaven. So they don't have no sex. Right? So this in Genesis 6:2 wasn't speaking about the angels in heaven. This was speaking of the descendants of Seth. Right? The descendants of Seth, they were called the sons of God. Right? You understand? They were the sons of God, the descendants of Seth. Right? So we can go into it, to give the understanding. So it showed that, hey, angels don't have sex. So wasn't no angel come down to have sex with the daughters of men, which is the other nation. No, it was the sons of Seth who were called the sons of God. Right? So we just prove it in Matthew 22:29. The angels don't have sex. Right? So we just cleared up, to get the understanding. Right? And the angels, they don't disobey. The angels in heaven, the angels never do not disobey the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They don't do that. Right? Don't do that. So don't ever put in your thoughts that the angel in the heavens is disobey the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because the Most High didn't create them to go off. Right? Let me get another precept there. Right? The Most High didn't create the angels in heaven to go off. Right? So they don't disobey his words. Right? Let me get this one in Psalms. Right? Let's see quick in Psalms. So let's be a minute. I'm gonna find this precept. Right? Yeah, they don't disobey. They don't disobey his words. Right? Give me a minute there, Salakia. Right? Get it say quick in Psalms 103. Right? Yeah, this is Psalms. Right? This is Psalms 103, verse 20. He said, "Bless the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He is angels that excel in strength, that do his commandment, hearkening unto his voice of his word." So the angels don't go off, right? So the angels don't have sex. This is not their glory. Their glory is to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, do the bidding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? Let me get next one. Let me get this one in the Apocrypha. Right? Because the angels don't go off. They didn't program to go off. Right? Hey, Salakia. Right? And they don't the angels they don't go off. Right? It's in Babylon, Babylon just full of night. Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, 16, and let me start at verse 27. Right? Let's just clear up certain things and show the angels in the heaven, who dwell in heavenly realm with the Most High, they don't have sex. So the sons of God in Genesis 2 wasn't speaking about the angels in heaven, right? So clear it up. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 16, verse 27. Right? He said he garnishes work forever. He's Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? He said, and in his hands are the chief of them unto all generation. They neither labor nor are weary, nor cease from their work. So these are the angels, right? The neither labor nor are weary, nor cease from their works, right? The works that they do for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. None of them hinder one another, so they don't go against one another, right? He said, and they shall never disobey his words. So the angel not going to disobey his words. So when we go back to Genesis 6 and 2, people like to say the angels come down and have sex with women and giants become on the earth. No, that's confusion, right? These sons of God is men, and these are the descendants of Seth, right? These are the descendants of Seth, right? So we get to this, get some more understanding, right, on the scriptures, right? So after this, let's get this up, right? Give me a minute. So that here, right? Yeah. So it just proved that Genesis 6 and 2, through the scriptures that they wasn't the angels in heaven, right? And we can show that they were the descendants of Seth, right? The descendants of Seth, they were called the sons of God, right? This is Genesis 5:1, right? He said this is the book of the generation of Adam. So this is generation of Adam. This is a breakdown generation of Adam, right? You know, Adam had two sons, right, with Eve, which is Bel and Cain slay Abel because of jealousy, right? And then after that, the Most High gave Adam a next son, which is Seth, you know. And there was Cain coming, and Salaki, there was Abel coming back in the reincarnation, come back as Seth. So choose Seth, choose Seth was the choosing line. You understand? Choose Seth was the choosing line, right? So we can go into it here, right? He said, this is the book of the generation of Adam, right? Yeah, this is the book of the generation of Adam. In the day that the powers create man, in the likeness of the powers made he him, right? He said, male and female create he them. And this is a straight cut because the Most High didn't create a man to be a homosexual or a woman to be a lesbian. So this is a straight cut also, right? He said, male and female, this is a perfect balance. You understand? This is a perfect balance, right? Male and female create he them and bless them and called their name Adam in the day when they were created, right? So this going down into the to the generation, right? Right? The descendants of Seth, and the descendants of Seth were called the sons of God, right? They were called the sons of God, right? Right. So this is going into the descendants of Seth, right? So he said, verse 3, he said, and Adam lived 130 years and begat son and begat a son in his own likeness after his image and called his name Seth. So after Abel Cain killed Abel, in Adam 130 years, he begat a son in his own image and likeness, right? His own likeness after his image, and he called his name Seth. So Seth, right? So the sons of God are the descendants of Seth, and we're going to prove it through the scriptures, right? Through the scriptures. He said, and all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. So Adam lived for 930 years, right? Which is not even a full day with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We got day with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua 1,000 years, right? He said, and Seth lived, Salakia, I jump too quickly, right? He said, and Seth lived 105 years and begat Enos, right? And Seth lived after he begat Enos 807 years and begat sons and daughters, right? So Seth also had Enos, which is his firstborn, and he had also sons and daughters after Enos, right? So he had a lot more children, right? Understand? Right? He said, and Enos, right? So that was, yeah, right? He said, verse 8, he said, and all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. So Seth lived 912 years, and he died. And Enos lived 90 years and begat Canaan. And Enos lived after he begat Canaan 815 years and begat sons and daughters. So, this line is coming on. These are the sons of God. And like I said, we're going to prove it through the scriptures. Let's bear with it, right? Just edify the church of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? He said, verse 11, Salakia. Yeah, verse 3, verse 10. And Enos, right, lived and begat Canaan 815 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. So Enos lived 905 years. And Canaan lived 70 years, right? So like I said, it's breaking down the descendants of Seth, right? Which were called the sons, which were called the sons of of God, right? These are the sons who look on the daughters of men, and take them for wife, right? Because we went through the scripture and we proved that angels do not have sex, right? They glory is a what? Right? So the angels and every day, they glory is a please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right? Verse 12, and Canaan lived 70 years and begat Mahaliel, right? Verse 13, and Canaan lived after he begat Mahaliel 840 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And Mahaliel lived 605 years and begat Jared, right? He said, and Mahaliel lived after he begat Jared 830 years, and he begat sons and daughters, right? He said, and all the days of Mahaliel were 890 and 5 years, and he died. And Jared lived 160 and 2 years, and he begat Enoch, right? And Jared lived after he begat Enoch 800 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 960 and 2 years, and he died, right? So these are the descendants of Seth, right? He said Enoch lived 660 and 5 years and begat Methuselah, right? And Enoch walked with God after he begat Methuselah 300 years and begat sons and daughters, right? He said, and you got to keep in mind that these great men, you understand, they also begat sons and daughters, and their sons and daughters, and their sons begat sons and daughters. You understand? You gotta remember that too, right? Verse 23, he said, and the days of Enoch were 365 years, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not. So Enoch didn't die. When I say and he was not, he didn't die. For God took him, right? Enoch didn't see death, right? Right? Enoch didn't see death, right? You understand? Right? So it's right. So he said, and verse 25, Genesis 5:25, and Methuselah lived 187 years and begat Lamech, right? And Methuselah lived after he begat Lamech 708 and 2 years and begat sons and daughters, right? He said, and all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. And Lamech lived 180 and 2 years and begat a son, and he called his name Noah, saying, this same shall comfort us concerning our work and toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord Yahweh had cursed. Right? And Lamech lived after he begat Noah 595 years, and begat sons and daughters. So Noah had brothers and sisters. Right? Right? He said, and all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begat Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So this is the descendants of Seth, right? So let me go to get more understanding. We can break it down here now, right? And clear things up, right? You understand? You know, the scripture is of no private interpretation. The scripture answers itself, right? You understand? Right? Right? So we start at verse 23, right? We can start at verse 23. He said, and Yahushua himself began to be about 30 years of age, right? Being, as was supposed, the son of Joseph, which was the son of Heli, right? All right. So this is the genealogy of Yahushua, right? Let's just show that he had a father, and the biological father was Joseph, right? You understand? Yeah, our Messiah had a biological father, and his name was Joseph, right? You know, after we these Christians teach, right? Right? It said for 24, which was the son of Mattah, which was the son of Levi, which was the son of Melchi, which was the son of Janna, which was the son of Joseph, right? So we can skip down to, and I'm gonna read through this whole one. I'm gonna skip down to verse. You know, your time, you have comes in your time, you can read it for yourself, right? I'll skip down to verse 31, right? Right? So verse 31, Luke 3:31, which was the son of Meliah, which was the son of Mena, which was the son of Matata, which was the son of Nathan, which was the son of David, right? He said, which was the son of Jesse, which was the son of Obed, which was the son of Booz, which was the son of Salmon, right? Salmon, which was the son of Naason, right? Which was the son of Amminadab, which was the son of Aaron, which was the son of Ezron, which was the son of Phares, which was the son of Judah, right? Which was the son of Jacob, which was the son of Isaac, which was the son of Abraham, which was the son of Terah, which was the son of Nachor. So this giving the understanding in Genesis 5. This is going to break it down too, right? And you see the same, you see the descendants of Seth, they are the sons of God, and these are the sons of God too. These are the descendants coming down, right? This giving you the understanding, right? It's which Luke 3:25, which was the son of Saruk, which was the son of Ragu, which was the son of Phalek, which was the son of Hebor, which was the son of Salah, which was the son of Canaan, which was the son of Arphaxad, which was the son of Sem, which was the son of Noah, which was the son of Lamech, which was the son of Methuselah, which was the son of Enoch, which was the son of Jared, which was the son of Meliel, which was the son of Canaan, which was the son of Enoch, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was, he said, which was the son of God. So it break it down here. So when you go back to Genesis 5, right, which is the descendant of Seth, these are the sons of God that was speaking about in Genesis 6 and 2. Genesis chapter 6 verse 1, and it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. These men, right, are speaking about the other nations. He said that the sons of God, which is the descendant of Seth, right, from Adam, right, from Adam to Noah, and then in Luke 3, it give it from Yahushua to Adam, right? It gave from Yahushua to Adam. And when you read and you break it down there that hey, these are the sons, these were the sons of God. Before we were called the Prince of God, we were known as the sons of God, right? Right. So when we read about Genesis 6 and 2, he said that the sons of God, which is the descendants of Seth, right? You understand? Going from Yahweh to Adam, right? They were called this at that time in Genesis, they were called the sons of God, right? And hey, Luke chapter 3 just break it down there, right? He said the sons of God saw the daughter of men, that they were fair, and they took them wife of all which they choose, right? And verse 3 break it down too. Verse 3, he said, and the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. He said, yet his days shall be 120 years, and angels don't die. You understand? You understand? The angels in heaven don't die. So they were speaking about the descendants of Seth. They were the choosing line, right? The Most High choose Seth to be the choosing line, right? You understand? Right? So they was talking about man. And all that which you just said this was fallen angel. You understand? No, this is not enough to talk with no fallen angel. Right? These was known as the children of Seth, right? Which out of Seth came out of Seth the Most High take out the choosing line, right? And we just read it in Luke 3, and it break it down, right? Break it down. It's right from Jacob to Isaac, Abraham. You see, they break it down, right? They break it down. If you start from here, it's then Nehor. Nehor is the father of Terah. Terah is the father of Abraham. Abraham is the father of Isaac. Isaac is the father of Jacob, right? You understand? Right? And then when you come down to the last verse in Matthew 3 and 28, right? It tell you Adam. Adam is the father of Seth. Seth is the father of Enos, right? Enos. And we could go back right in Genesis 5, right? Genesis 5, right? Genesis 5, and we go to the top, right? Genesis 5 and 6. He said, and Seth lived 105 years and begot Enos, right? Enos, right? So Enos, Seth this Enos is Seth's son. And then the same thing you tell you here in Luke 3 and 38, right? And Adam, right? When we read it from this, he said Adam get Seth and Seth get Enos. So he said, which was the son of Enos, right? Right? Which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God, right? So they were the sons of God was talking about Seth descendant, right? You understand? And today we know as the prince. We know as the prince of God, that's why they call it Yasharal. This is indeed not the Most High give it Yasharal, because the Most High choose Abraham, right? Right? He choose Abraham, right? He choose Abraham, and then he choose, right? then Abraham had 8 sons, and the blessing go to Isaac, because Abraham had Ishmael, and he had 6 sons with Keturah, and he had Isaac. So it's from Abraham the Most High choose Isaac. Isaac had 2 sons, Jacob and Esau, and the blessing go to Jacob, and the blessing from Jacob went down to his sons, his 12 sons, which Jacob name changed to Israel, which me Yasharallah, which me Yah is he, Shar is prince, Allah is God. So today we known as the Prince of God, right? You understand? So that's how it break down. This is genealogy, is how it break down, right? Let me get the precept where our forefather name changed from Jacob to Israel, right? Genesis, right? We get this is Salaki here a minute. This is Genesis. I think it's 30. Right? Yeah, Genesis 35 and 10. Right. Yeah, Genesis 35 and 10. This is Genesis chapter 35, verse 10. He said, and the power of Yahweh said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. Right? So a lot of people out there like to say, hey, you religious. We don't do religion, but hey, Israelite is not a religion. That's our nationality. Your nationalities come from your father. There's our nationality. We are the sons of Israel. That's why we are the Israelites. You understand how hard is that? For you people to understand, we are the sons of Israel, right? The so-called Latinos, the so-called Native American Indian, and the so-called Negroes. We are the sons of Israel, right? So so in Genesis 6 and 2, they were known as the sons of God, which are the descendants of Seth, from Adam going down, right? Straight to Noah, right? And then Luke chapter 3 break it down more clearly, right? The genealogy of Yahweh, right? Uh, so it's read back again, Genesis 35, right? So like it is Genesis 35 and 10. Right? He said, and the power of Yahweh said unto him, thy name is Jacob, thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. So in Hebrew, the word Israel is Yasharallah, right? Where Yah mean he, Shar mean prince, and Allah mean God. So he are the prince of God, right? He are the prince of God, right? He said, and Yahweh said unto him, I am the Almighty, I am the power Almighty, be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee. So, hey, out of Jacob come 12 nations, right? Out of our forefather Jacob come 12 nations, right? Because Jacob have 12 sons and a daughter, right? A nation don't, and a daughter don't determine what nation the child gonna be. The man is who determine that, right? The man also determine the gender, the child is gonna be a male or a female, right? So Jacob had 12 sons. So the scripture said, right? Genesis 35:11, he said, and the power of Yahweh said unto him, I am the power of Yahweh Almighty, be fruitful and multiply. A nation and company of nations shall be of thee, and king shall come out of thy loins. Right? You understand? Right? He said, and the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac to thee, I will give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. Right? So the Jacob seed received the blessings. That's why we are the prince. We are the prince of God. right? We are the Israelites. This is what Israelite mean, Prince of God, right? Well, in Genesis, they were known as what? Sons of God, right? You understand? Which what sons mean? Mean banyam, sons, plural, banyam, right? And God, what God mean? Allah in Hebrew, right? You understand? Ha, banyam, Allah, right? Being the sons of God in Hebrew, right? But today we know as well the Prince of God, which is Yasharala, right? Right? Um, we get some more precept. Let me start with we get a couple more precept on close out this lesson, right? Let me get let me start with Romans 8, right? Romans 8 and 14. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 14. He said, for as many as are led by the Spirit of the power Yahweh, they are the sons of the power Yahweh. So the Spirit is what the scriptures, right? The Holy Spirit. Most I put the Spirit in you to understand these scriptures or walk in these scriptures. Verse 15. For he have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. So Abba is the Hebrew word for Father, right? Adoption, right? We go into this word adoption, right? And I precept to back up the word adoption because who obtained the adoption, right? Salakia, right? We just go into this word adoption, right? So we get some more understanding of who they're talking about, right? So the word adoption as son, he said that relationship which God was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites, Yasharallah, he Prince of God, right? You understand? In preference to all other nations. So the Most High prefer the Israelite over all other nations. So we get it clear. So they were speaking about the Israelite, right? So let me get a precept to back that up, right? Let me get a precept to back that up, right? Romans 9 and 1. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 1. He said, I say the truth in a Mashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bear me witness in the Holy Spirit. He said that I have great heaviness and continuous sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from a Mashiach for my brethren. Who was Paul brethren? Who was Paul brethren? Paul brethren were the Israelites. All right, let me see if I find a precept to back up. All right. Yeah, Paul brethren was the Israelites. Salakia. Right, right, right. I think it's Galatians. Just Salakia, just a minute. Let me just see if I find this precept. I think it's Galatians. Right. Uh, Right. So Paul, right? It's let me get this Paul brethren. Let me get this in it's Second Corinthians, Second Corinthians, right? Second Corinthians. Are they Hebrew? So am I. Are they Israelite? So am I. I just want to write it's Second Corinthians um 11, 11 and 22, right? Right. This is Second Corinthians chapter 11 verse 22, right? And this is Paul, Apostle Paul. He said, are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelite? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Right? So Paul brethren are the Israelites, right? That is Paul brethren, right? The Israelites. So if you get back Romans 9 and 3, he said, for I could wish that myself were a chorus for a Mashiach, for my brethren who are Israelite, my kinsmen according to the flesh. You understand? And this make it clear, was for who are Israelites, right? Who are Israelite? Apostle Paul says he's an Israelite, right? He's from the tribe of Benjamin, right? He said, who are Israelites, to who pertain the adoption. So we just went to the adoption in Romans 8 and 14, right? We go in it again, who pertain the adoption, right? Right? You go back into what adoption again, right? Right? Select it into the word adoption again, right? Right? It's the adoption of a son, that which God was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites in preference to other nations. So the Most High preferred the nation of Israel above all these other nations. And they ain't change, right? And you Christians don't know that, right? You want to add everybody else, right? Covenants, both covenants were made to do the Israelites, right? Right? Yeah. Romans 9 and Romans 9 and 4, who are Israelite, to who pertain the adoption, which are Israelite, and the glory and the covenants with the S, the covenants with the S, both covenants, right? And the giving of the law was given to Israelites, right? That's what the law was given to. And the, right? Let me use this one, right? Psalms 140, right? Psalms 147, verse 9. He said he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise he, the Lord Yahweh Shai. So his words were shown unto Jacob. Covenants was made with Jacob, right? It was made with Jacob, right? You understand? You can't get around this. You can't change that, right? That was already ordained before the foundation of the earth. So you can't come now and change the most high words. You can't. You don't have the authority to do that. And there's these these wacky-tacky ass Christian, you know, it's common thing they could change your most side thoughts. You understand? These things was already set up from before the foundation of the earth. How this movie gonna play out, right? You understand? So the covenants was made with the Israelites and none else. Right? It was made with them and none else. Let me get another quick one. Right? You understand? Let me get another quick one. It was made with Israel. Right? Exodus. Right? Exodus 34. Right? It's Exodus 34, 27. Yeah, Exodus chapter 34, 27. He said, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, write thou these words, for after the tenor of these words I have made a covenant with thee and with Israel, right? Which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, right? The most I made it with you, right? You understand? Right? So it's a covenant, right? It's a covenant, right? Let me go to Hebrews because you know these wacky ass Christians, like I say, they want to change the most I mind and not heathens to our heritage. They are heathens. Look how they living. They are heathens. They eating rat. You know, they popping animals. You understand? They're worshiping God and the meek, right? Which is wood and stone. They're feeding the God with milk and all kind of madness. They are heathens, right? You want to bring heathens to our righteous heritage, to defile it. This is Hebrews chapter 8, verse 8. With them, behold, right? The days come, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, when I will make a new covenant, right, with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. So the northern kingdom, which is the so-called Latinos and the so-called Native American Indian, and with Judah, the so-called Negroes, so-called West Indians, and the so-called Asian, right, and the so-called Negroes in North America, and the Israelites that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, right? He's going to make a new covenant. And this covenant is really most likely going to put his laws in our heart. This is in the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna be perfect. We're not gonna sin. We're not gonna die. Right? This is gonna happen in the kingdom. The Most High gonna put His word in our heart. Right? Verse 9. Not according to the covenant that I made with their father in the day when I took them by the hands to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant. We break the Most High covenant. Right? With agreement. Right? And I regard them not, said the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? He said, for this is a covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days. After those days, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, I will put my laws into their mind. The Most High gonna program we not to go off. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna live perfectly. We're gonna get new bodies and we're gonna live perfect. We can come out of these corrupted flesh. Because these are the dark age. This is a corrupt flesh. This flesh is be fighting against your spirit. You understand? Your spirit want to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, but your flesh have its own desire. So it's a battle. So we need to come out of this corrupted flesh to be perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua and get them new bodies. Right? He said, I will put my laws into their mind, and this is in the kingdom, and write them in their hearts, right? And I will be to them a God, and they shall be my people, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor, because all Israelites going to be righteous. So we're not going to teach a man, hey, you're not supposed to eat pork, you're not supposed to commit adultery, because we all going to be righteous. And all these dumb niggas out there who claim as Africans, as Christian, as Muslim, they all gonna be righteous. They're not gonna be worshiping them madness in the kingdom. They're giving praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Because these two Torahs gonna come back. They're gonna come back as elect children, right? He said, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother. See, your neighbor is your brother, saying, know he the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. You understand? So this is in the kingdom, right? This is in the kingdom. The Most High gonna put his words into our heart. Program we to be righteous, all righteous. So hey, when we read here, right? Romans 9:4, he said, who are Israelites, so who pertain the adoption and the glory, right? You understand? And the covenants and the giving of the Lord, covenant with the S, and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promise, yeah, which is the kingdom, right, was given to us. You understand? It was given to the Israelites, right? You understand? So let me get this one in Galatians, right? Galatians 4:4. Right? This Galatians chapter 4, verse 4. He said, but when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth his son, made of a woman, made under the law. This is not proof that he had a father. Kawa was under the law. After 8 days, he got circumcised the son, and they did circumcise Yahweh. Right? To redeem them that were under the law. To redeem who? To buy back them was under the law, because in Genesis, in Deuteronomy 28:68, he said, no man shall buy you. Only the Lord Yahweh can redeem us, and he redeem us will do with his blood. Alright? He came and he shed his blood for the nation of Israel. Right? None else. Right? None else. The elect sins gonna be forgiven, but two are gonna die. Because they refuse to take heed. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to listen to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They want to do their own thing. So they're gonna die, and they're gonna come back in the kingdom, and they're gonna be taught all over again. Right? It says Galatians 4:5, to redeem them that were under the law, who are the Israelites, that we might receive the adoption of sons. Right? We go into the word adoption. As a matter of fact, we go into the gain. The word adoption come up again, so we go into the gain. Right? No, it's about edifying the church here about Hashem Yahushai. Right? So go into the word adoption again. Right? Right? Adoption as son, he said that relationship which God was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelite in preference to all other nations. So the Most High prefer the Israelites. And that in change or praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So he said, Galatians 4:5, he said, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of son. And because ye are sons, Yahweh had sent forth the spirit of his son into your heart, crying, Abba, Father. You understand? Abba, Father. So in Genesis 6:2, they were the descendants said they were known as the sons of God. And today we know as well. We know as the Prince of God. Right? We know as the Prince of God. Right? So this is who he is. Right? We are the Prince. We are the Prince of God. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Right? You are the Prince of God. Right? There's not no American Indian. There's not no Latino. There's not no Negro. There's not no so-called American, African American. You know, you could be you could be of two continents. African American had intercourse and bring you forth. Come on, it's time you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, and you wake up and shake the dust off you, the confusion. You understand? You are the You are Israel. You understand? That's who you is. You are the children of Israel. Right? So we are the Prince of God. Right? We are Yasharala, the Prince of God. Right? Let me get this one on close after this one. Right? We are the Prince. We are the Prince of God. This is Salakia. This is 1 John 3:1. He said, "Behold, what manner of love the Father had bestowed upon us, that we, the Israelites, should be called the sons of God." Right? And he said, the word son go back to the word banyam, which is plural, which is sons in Hebrew, banyams, right? Sons of the power, right? Sons of the power, right? Therefore, he said, therefore, the world knoweth us not. So this world don't know us. And we tell them we are the Israelites that look at you like, you is an Israelite. You understand? Look at you as just a simple nigger. So just the outcast, The world know us, but they will know. They're going to know that we are the Israelite, that we are Yasharala. We are the Prince of God, and they need to bow. Cause we are Ali, we two nation, the Israelites are your superior. We are your Lord. So you nation gonna bow. They're gonna bow with your head to the ground. Right? Verse 3:1, behold, what manner of love the Father, which is Abba, had bestowed upon us, that we should be called the son of the power. Therefore the world know us not, because it knew him not. Yeah, this wicked world don't know Yahweh. They know God and Jehovah and Jesus and Allah and Selassie. Yeah, this really know. They don't know Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. You understand? They don't know him. He said, beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, right? And it do not yet, and it do not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when we shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Yeah, we're going to be like him. We are the Israelites were made in the image of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua. That's why he gave us his laws. The image is the ordinance, the order the angels in. There's the image, right? You understand? Hey, of that, Christmas edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums and the folk and the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. What Lababal.